Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What's up, Cameron Cash? Thank you for taking the time to sit down and hang out with us before training.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
So today we've actually interviewed Zwolak. We've interviewed Devin Weber. There's a constant, theme going on in these interviews. So Devin Weber claims he's the best athlete. He can beat you guys in everything. But he said that you might have something to say about this. Tell us your thoughts.
He's got the weight advantage. That's why. That's it.
So if you so let's say you guys were even as far as weight and everything. What are you beating him in? Everything.
Bowling? He said he's a big bowler.
Yeah, I'll take the weight advantage in that one too. If we were the same size, I'd beat him.
So you think that does size play a role in bowling?
No, not really, but I'm gonna use it.
Okay, I mean, I respect
I feel
that.
like that's the fighter's excuse. Different weight class.
Yeah, true.
Nah, he ain't that good at bowling. He's lying.
Like, what's the high? Like, who has the highest score? Because so we follow Grant on Instagram, and he's always posting like you guys going out bowling and stuff. Like, who's bowling the highest score?
I mean, Devin is technically, but I'll beat him a couple times.
All right.
He's only bowling like in the 150s. It ain't nothing special.
That's probably better than me.
I was gonna say,
That's
I
pretty
feel
solid.
like if I was a fighter, I'd just be shooting for my weight class for bowling score. I'd just be like, that'd be good enough for me.
Unless you're a heavyweight, then that's pretty damn high.
Well, yeah, but then you're
Good still.
gonna end up winning then.
So also we heard about your Dr. Pepper kind of thing going on there. What's that all about? Who's like, is that like a common thing between all you guys, or did one of you start it?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, I guess all of us are addicted to Dr. Pepper. Even Grant's drinking Dr. Pepper every day.
Damn.
He kind of started it. I thought whenever I moved here and started training with all of them, I was gonna have to tighten down my diet. Turns out Grant's addicted to it. So.
Would you say Dr. Pepper is the key to Glory MMA's success, or is that a stretch?
That might be a stretch.
That's like the secret sauce.
That might be a stretch.
The secret formula to Glory MMA, Dr. Pepper. Damn, y'all got to get a sponsorship.
Fuck, I wish. That'd be awesome.
How does it feel to have a dope ass name? Like, I feel like Cameron Cash. Like, that's a sick name. I wish my name was cool like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Everybody tries to give me a nickname, but there's really nothing to go with it. So.
Yeah, like so.
Don't tempt me.
What?
I said don't tempt me because I could get you a nickname
give me one
within the hour.
I already got it. I already got the nickname. What if it's Cameron and then the nickname is Straight? Cameron Straight Cash.
Cameron Straight Cash.
Think about that. That's pretty good.
Yes. Cameron,
we'll come up with a.
I don't either. It's okay.
We're all in the same boat.
Try and make some cash.
So is this like full time for you? Like, is this what you do, or are you working? We talk to a lot of fighters, and a lot of them are working multiple jobs. And we know anyone that covers MMA knows that MMA and becoming a pro and everything, it's a grind. Like, it's a bigger grind than any other sport.
Yeah, I mean, I work a part-time job, but this is full-time. Like this is full-time. All I do really. I make money to get by, but other than that, this is it.
How long have you been training like seriously for at this point?
What'd you say?
How long have you been training like seriously, like full time for at this point?
I've been with Glory training full-time since I want to say uh around October of 2018. So I mean, a little over 2 years.
And who's primarily like in your corner? Is it like Grant and James? Like, and
Yeah.
who's picking? Are they picking your fights too for you?
Grant and James. I mean, we kind of have like a manager and stuff that finds the fights and stuff, the matchmakers out here. But I mean, they give me the okay, or they're in charge of who I fight, I guess, to an extent.
And what's like, so as an amateur, like what's the most difficult part like starting out as an amateur? Is it, the fight, starting to get the fights? Like what's that all about?
I'm sorry, one more time.
What's the most difficult part like starting out as an amateur? Like, obviously you made the commitment that this is what you want to do. So like what's the most difficult part about starting out as an amateur?
Most difficult part for me, I'd say, was probably getting over the nerves for the first fight. Or just knowing that you're gonna have to get in there eventually. Um, Pretty much that, I guess. If you really want to do
And
it, though, that kind of.
do the nerves like ever subside at all, or is it always like that same feeling? Like it's more, does it become more adrenaline as you get used to it, or is there always like a nerves aspect to it?
Um, yeah, I mean, I get pretty nervous before every fight. I guess this last fight, I'm starting to kind of just get used to the feeling, kind of embrace it a little bit. But I don't think the nervousness is ever going to go away. I mean, I get terrified before a fight, but either whether you're scared or not, you still got to go out there and fight.
And what is your fighting background? Like, I know a lot of people get into this from wrestling in high school or even at the college level. Like, what was your starting point?
I wrestled in middle school and then high school for a couple years. I was never like anything good at it. I wasn't a state placer. I wasn't nothing like that. I just kind of did it I thought it was fun, but I wasn't competitive with it. And after that, I joined a little jiu-jitsu gym when I graduated. And then I've always just kind of wanted to do MMA. So I started doing MMA. But I guess wrestling got me into it.
And is that like what you're like in your fights right now? Like, do you utilize wrestling the most, or are you more of a striker?
Um, yeah, I'd say I'm predominantly a wrestler, but now that I'm starting to get better and more comfortable in there, I mean, I feel like I'm good everywhere, especially at 125. I feel like that weight class, there's never going to be really a Khabib or anything like that. So you got to be able to fight everywhere.
So, what's your relationship like with Grant and James Krause? So Grant, we had a great interview with him, and he spoke the whole entire time highly of like his boys, and obviously you were in that group of boys. So kind of what's that relationship been like for you?
Yeah, Grant's basically like a father figure to me, like a big bro. Like that's my best friend. Um, James is like that too, kind of in a way. Me and Grant are a lot closer than me and James are. James is more of like the fully coach figure, and then Grant's like best friend coach too. But yeah, me
Are
and
you
Grant have been boys. Me and Grant have been boys since the jump here.
and are you boys with the other guys like Kevin Kroom and Minner and all them?
Yeah, we're all. Me, I'm not as close with Kevin and Minner and them, but we're all cool and everything. We're all buddies.
So you fight at flyweight. Do you feel like you have a shot to kind of make a quick rise due to kind of the scarcity of the division and the people in that division? I mean, we see like in the UFC alone, there's really only, the top 5 guys are the guys that are typically highlighted in that division. And right now, Figueiredo kind of seems like the guy just running away with it since Cejudo's been gone.
Yeah. I feel like with the way flyweight's kind of set up, I feel like I wouldn't say it's an easier path, but I feel like if you make the right moves, I feel like it's a quicker route to the UFC and quicker path to like stardom somewhat. Not stardom, but like to the top of the division, I guess.
And are you like cutting weight to make 125, or are you finding that you're pretty natural at that weight, so it's actually pretty easy for you?
I mean, I diet a little bit and cut. Like this last fight, I only cut 6 pounds of water. I'm walking around usually about 135, so it's pretty natural. 125 is pretty. I'm not a big 25er. I walk around there pretty close.
So we know that you live with Weber and Atkinson. What are you guys doing in your free time? Training's done. What are you guys doing in the afternoon or at night when you guys are done training?
Usually I'm getting beat up or made fun of by them. Uh, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we all hang out, watch film together, watch fights, play video games. So
What games are you guys playing?
we all play Call of Duty, and I mean that's pretty much it right now. That's all that Sean and them are playing too. Call of Duty, and watching fights. Pretty much that's all we do actually. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds pretty fun.
Sounds like a frat house.
Yeah, I would listen.
It's pretty fun.
I got married at a very young age. I had kids at a very young age, so I never got that full college frat house experience. So enjoy it.
Yeah, it's nice. Besides constantly getting picked on by them, but
is that because you're the smaller guy?
Yeah, that's it.
You got to be feisty, bro. It's like chihuahuas. Like chihuahuas are like the little dog, but they always want to beat the shit out of the big dog because they're feisty.
That's true.
Should we?
They're not that big though. They come in what, like 155? They're not that big, right?
Weber's walking around. Weber's fat right now. Don't let him tell you any different.
Oh, is he the welterweight?
Yeah, Weber's the welterweight. Yeah, he's about $180 something right now.
What makes me laugh? You guys call each other fat, but you're walking around with six packs. My version of fat is I am fat, like I'm a slob. So it kind of makes me a little upset because you're taking my shine away. I'm fat. Let me enjoy my moment.
Oh, that's funny.
Were you the one that Devin was saying you eat McDonald's? That's your diet?
Yeah, that's not true. It is true, but it's not
they're
true.
just picking. They're just trolling you then.
Yeah.
What's
a lot?
What's your go-to? What's your go-to order?
10-piece nugget, large fry, and large Dr. Pepper.
Oh, damn.
Always the Dr. Pepper.
So why 10 nuggets and not 20? Like I feel like 10 isn't enough, but 20 is too much. Like they need a 15-piece nugget.
Yeah, sorry, you kind of cut out a little bit there. But yeah, they need a 15-piece because I get a 20-piece and I never finish it.
That's what I mean. Like by the time you get to like the 16th, 17th nugget, it's kind of like sickening. But the like 10 is just not enough. Are you going dipping sauce or no dipping sauce?
Honey mustard, and that's it. Anything else?
Oh,
no.
That's a ballsy move. I'm more of a barbecue or sweet and sour kind of guy.
All right. Well, as long as it's not ranch. I hate people who use ranch.
Oh man, ranch is the go-to for everyone.
If you had to say one thing to a person who uses ranch on a chicken nugget, what would you say? Let it be known now. Well,
get fucked.
I feel like that's a common phrase by the Glory guys. Grant used that as well. I thoroughly enjoy it. So that's it though. You're not going like Big Mac. You're not going. What about the McRib? What about the McRib? That's bad.
I've actually never had the McRib.
Do they have it out there? Oh, it's making a comeback.
Yeah, they got it right now. I think so.
Oh, you got to try it.
I know, but I'm a picky eater, man. I've been like that since a kid. I don't try new things ever.
How close is the McDonald's to your house?
Less than a block. Or a block.
Oh,
that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's only a couple. We're like 3 blocks from the gym, and the McDonald's is 1 block from there.
So do you run? Do you run to the gym?
No, we've talked about it now, but it's too cold.
So like, because my thing is, you could run to McDonald's, eat the McDonald's, like rest for 30 minutes, and then run back, and then it's kind of like you didn't eat it.
Oh, you don't want to run after McDonald's.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like if I ate McDonald's, I would probably just run back home.
You'd be running to take a shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. We know that you got to go here in a couple minutes. We don't want to bring you to the last minutes here, but a couple quick questions, then we'll let you go. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh shoot!
All time.
All time. Fuck. Man, I don't know. I watch a lot of movies. I guess I'd probably say Warrior. That
Ooh, that's a
shitty
good.
MMA
That's
movie.
good.
That's
That's
probably
a
the movie I
no.
watched.
I just watched that for the first time.
Tom
watched
Hardy
that
is one of my
probably-
favorites.
Yeah, he's good. I've probably watched that movie like 80 times in my life.
I like that's a good pick. Favorite song?
Favorite song? Be Something by Polo G.
Now, is there any shot? I've asked this to all you guys, and everyone's basically told me to piss off. Any shot I can pick your walkout song.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me to piss off. It's okay. I feel like I'm just gonna ask this in all my interviews now, and that's what I'm gonna get. So it's okay.
I mean, Mo gave you a shot.
Depends on what it is. As long as it's nothing crazy.
We'll give you a list.
I come out to that song to Be Something by Polo G, my favorite song.
I feel like I have the best walkout song, and no one I feel like has used it in the UFC. So, if you like rock music, I feel like it's a good choice. But
No, I probably have to say Piss Off then.
oh damn, okay,
I don't
all right,
rock
that's
that
fair
much.
enough. I mean, I don't really like rock either, but it's just it's a badass song. But all right, Carrie, any questions?
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Oh, attaboy. That's my only question.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the. I mean, that's the most important question that needs to be answered. But go ahead, Steve.
All right, pick one. Mighty Mouse, Davison Figueiredo, or Henry Cejudo.
Oh man, I'm a big Mighty Mouse fan, but also I've been kind of on Henry Cejudo too. I'm gonna go with Mighty Mouse
Yeah, I would pick between him and Cejudo.
just because
If-
Mighty
if-
Mouse beat Cejudo before too.
If there was one fighter right now at that division that you feel like, okay, I'm making my UFC debut, I know that I can beat this guy. Who is it in the UFC?
Fuck. I honestly, I think the best, like, the person who I think is good but doesn't have that much, like, he has danger factor. I'd say probably Kai Kara France.
Wow.
Oh,
think
wow,
he's
I
a
like
trained
that.
fighter. I think he's good, but I don't think he's. I think he's somewhat basic. I think he's got a lot of pop, but that's about it.
Beatable.
Yeah, I think he's beatable. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna compare myself to UFC fighters just yet because I get beat up by them every day here with Tim Elliot and stuff. But there's a lot. The top 10 and 125 there's a lot of guys with a lot of danger factor, and I don't think that he really has too much of that.
You trained with Tim a lot?
Him and Jeff Molina, who was just on the
Yeah.
Contender Series.
He put on a hell of a performance. He got a contract. I think
Yeah.
future's bright for him. I'm also a huge Tim Elliott fan. I've been a fan of his for a while. Dude is
Tim
insane.
beats me up on the regular, so.
All right. And by the way, if you were curious what my song was, it's Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine. That song, I'm telling you, is a dope ass song to walk out to. You got to listen to it, and you might
I'll look it up.
you might change your mind.
I'll look it up.
All right. Hey, listen, Cameron Cash, we really appreciate you coming on, man. We'd like to have you back on in the future. Hopefully 2021, no hiccups, nothing crazy. Hopefully this virus starts to dissipate and we can get things back to normal. And I know the guys on the amateur scene, I feel like the guys on the amateur scene have kind of suffered because of these promotions, can't put on these fights due to all the restrictions and stuff. So hopefully things kind of start taking shape for you guys in 2021.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a fight, so I'm hoping this coronavirus and everything kind of settles down a little bit and make the jump to pro. Hopefully here after a couple more, one more.
Awesome. Hey, we're pulling for you. Everyone at Glory has been great to us. No, we can hear you.
Yeah,
we can hear you. You're good. All right. Yeah, we heard you. You were good. I was just saying that the guys. You can't hear me?
I think we're cutting out pretty bad. I can hear you, but it keeps cutting in and out. Oh wait, now we're good. We're good now.
All right. I was just saying the guys at Glory MMA have been great to us. So we're pulling for all you guys. We love Glory MMA. We're gonna have a shirt down there that we're sending Grant that we want. We're trying to get everyone at the gym to sign it. We're gonna raffle it off to the people that listen to the show. Make sure you get your name on there. We really appreciate it. Love to have you back on. And
that'd be awesome.
And again, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Well, all of us really appreciate getting a little bit of showtime or whatever you call it. So appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anytime, man. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Awesome.
And
All right,
thank
man.
you,
Take care.
Cameron Cash.